07 here. Almost hard to believe that since it's been about 4 years since I've made a video. But I'm back here and I got a new series for you guys. I'm not going to go into what's been going on with me for the past few years and why I haven't made videos. And I mean, shit, half of you probably don't even remember who I am at this point. It's been so long. But for any of my old subscribers that are going to see this and are going to be excited or mad at me or whatever that I haven't made videos in a while, then I'm actually going to make another video just me talking, explaining what's been going on with me. But for the sake of the quality of this video, I'm not going to go into that in this. So if you're curious, you want to know what's going on or what's going to be happening with my channel or whatever, then look out for another video. I'll put the link in the description on this video. But for now, we're just going to start a new series here, and let's play some Bloodborne. No, let's not watch that. Alright, so I'm going to start offline, I think. I don't really see a reason to go online. So we're going to start a new game.
Oh, yeah.
Let's watch some scenes to start with.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Creepy dude. Just like most of the people in this game. If you've never played this game before, it's rather strange, but it's a really good game. Let's see, I'm gonna go with my generic lame-ass name that I usually use for games like this. Gotta keep it nice and lame there. Yeah, we'll go young. I'm not that old yet. And then, so your origin, first few things obviously don't matter, but like any good RPG-esque game, we're going to create our character here and figure out what kind of stats we want to start with. So there's, you know, all these different things and various amounts depending on what option you choose here. The blood echoes doesn't really matter too much right now because we're going to get a bunch of those anyway. That's just what you use as money and to upgrade your character throughout the game. So that's pretty much irrelevant right now. This one is probably the most balanced of all of them. All attributes average, obviously. This is probably what I'm going to go with here, but there's some other ones here. I personally I'm not much of a magic user anyway, so a lot of these, like that one, is the opposite of what I would want. So I'm basically going to start like this just to have every skill kind of basic, and then I'll probably end up doing like vitality and strength upgrades first. So I don't really care. No. I don't really care about the appearance at all. Let's see, I guess we'll do get a big looking guy at least. Make him look nice and badass. I don't want to be quite that white, man. I got a little tan going on. Let's just look at some presets here. I don't know, I don't usually pay. These presets always look fucking retarded. Whatever. Let's go with this guy. And, yeah, whatever. We'll leave the rest of that. You pretty much are covered up with different clothes and stuff most of the time, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just go with this guy. Looks kind of like a vampire. And we'll finalize the contract. That's going to be our guy. So we're going to have some more strange cutscenes coming up here. Always good fun. And let's see. So, yeah, I'm not too great at this game, but I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to try... I'll tell you after the cutscene. If it wants to start.
Good.
There we go.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Oh, great. So, we're going to start our journey here. Don't really know where we are yet. Wake up in this weird room, and what the fuck is that? They don't even give you, like, a second to get acquainted with this game. They just send this motherfucker your way, and it's just... have fun. Then you have these little guys. They're actually your homies. They look a little creepy. These guys are gonna be your homies. Little messenger guys. They help you out.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
So here we go. Yosefka's Clinic is where we're gonna start. This is a place we'll come back to multiple times throughout. So you can look around. There's a bunch of notes and stuff just to help you get started. You know, with controls and whatever. But we're gonna head through this door here. And head down into this room. There's a bunch more notes. The little messenger guys come out and give you some tips, just the controls. Obviously, I already know the controls, so we're just gonna go with it. Ooh, what do we have here? Our little friend from earlier. What's gonna happen with him? Oh! Oh, hello. So you can target with R3 here. He's already gotten some health down, it looks like. I didn't realize that the first time. So I'm gonna try to do a little damage to him here. Ooh! Maybe I can take him out. I guess we'll find out. So dodging is definitely the key to combat in this game, as well as timing your shots. Timing is crucial in this game. Once we get our weapons and stuff, I'll go a lot further into why timing your attacks matters so much, and there's a very specific attack you can do which is 100% about timing. Might take a little getting used to. It definitely did for me. You know, probably not everyone has the same trouble as me with that, but it gave me a lot of trouble to start with, so. So this is more just to familiarize yourself with the controls of the game. If you don't beat this guy, it is definitely no big deal, which, oh man! I was looking pretty good there for a second, I almost had him. That's a shame. Anyway, you definitely do not need to beat this guy. I think they pretty much expect you to die there, you know, especially since they just kind of throw you in and he's the first guy already. But fortunately, there's other chances here, so I'm gonna wake up here. in another brand new place. This guy really doesn't get much of a break. Just kind of thrown around everywhere. It's really interesting to discover the whole reason behind him just floating around in this dream state. But here we are in Hunter's Dream. This is kind of our main base of operations throughout the game. So here is the headstone, which we're not going to use quite yet, but that is pretty much how you teleport around to different places you've been. Over here, we have, which we can't do it yet. This is the store. You just buy some basic stuff there. Later on, you get armor, weapons, whatever. But right now, I think you can buy just blood vials, which are health potions, essentially, and bullets and whatnot. But anyway, so right now, all we really need to do here is a creepy little doll. We'll see more about that later. But for right now, we have these little messenger homies here. We're going to accept their gift, a trick weapon. So this is where you'll have to make some more choices. If you're not happy with your first choice, it doesn't matter. You can get all of these weapons later on pretty quickly, actually. So it doesn't really matter what you choose here. The threaded cane is, I guess, the fastest one. I'm not personally a fan. A lot of people really love the threaded cane. I'm not a fan myself. The saw cleaver is not bad. It's definitely a little bit faster, but I don't know. It's just not. It's not my favorite. What I prefer is the axe, because that's more about the timing. If you get it right, it does much more damage, and it's a lot of fun too. So I'll probably move on to other weapons later, but that's what I'm gonna stay with for a good portion of the beginning of this game. So that's gonna be your right hand weapon. I'll have that. And then we'll have another one, which is our left hand, of course, and you can either go with the pistol or the blunderbuss. Personally, I just think that the pistol is a lot better. Really, the only advantage to the blunderbuss is the durability, but the Hunter's pistol is just more convenient, and really durability doesn't matter that much because you can just repair it, and it's very cheap, costs very few blood echoes. And it's really not a big deal. So, and then finally we're gonna have the notebook. Not really relevant to our game right now. That's for online. So for right now, what we're gonna want to do is equip our fancy new weapons here. So you would think you could just go like a normal game into inventory here. This confused me at first, and pick the Hunter's axe, but where's an equip button? There's no equip button. So what you have to do to equip anything in this game, go to the proper section here and click it, and then now it is equipped. So there's our right hand weapon, and then we're gonna have the Hunter pistol as our left hand weapon. So now we got both of those. We can finally do some halfway decent attacks. And how about we go give this little Scourge Beast another shot. Might be a little bit easier now with the giant axe in our hands. So yeah, we'll just head back to first floor sick room here and see what we can do to it. So anyway, as I was going to say earlier, kind of an intro to this this Let's Play, is I'm going to try my best to make this a complete playthrough of this game. There's really no way to make anything a complete playthrough in the sense that a lot of the side quests or like side NPCs that you meet will have multiple ways that their storyline can go. So I'm going to pretty much just choose the ones that I consider to be the most profitable, the most rewarding way of doing the quests. And I'm also, no promises, but I'm going to try to do all 3 endings when I get to that point. There is multiple endings, but those, fortunately, you can reload and redo them. So I'll try to do that, but yeah, pretty much I'll have all the items and all the side quests, all the NPC quests, and show why I think a certain path is the best with each one. So we can pick up our starting blood echoes here. So anytime you die, you can come and find your blood echoes on the ground there. Or sometimes a monster will pick them up and you won't get the chance. But so we can pretty much demolish him now that we have some actual damage going on. We're going to pick up 3 blood vials there. And like I said, those are pretty much the healing potions. So after that, we're going to actually turn back up here before we continue and grab one other item. I think you have to beat the Scourge Beast before you can get it. So head up to the top of the stairs and talk.
Out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
Alright, so there's Yosefka's blood vial. I'm pretty sure...
And good hunting.
Oh, thanks. I'm pretty sure that if you use that up, that you can continue to come back to her and get another one. But I don't think that... Actually, maybe if you store it, you can even... No, I'm pretty sure you have to use it for her to give you another one. But anyway, it's not really even that important. But yeah, if you ever are in a pinch, you can come back and get one, but I don't see that being a huge issue. So over here, continuing on the left, we have some more blood vials. And where are those? There are some... Let's see. Oh, they're up here. So we're going to go on through the door here, get out of the clinic. And what do we have? It's courtyard, so here's another corpse over here. Of course, those mean good items. So we got plenty of bullets now. So let's go ahead through the gate here. Gates are definitely your friend in this game because they're going to lead you... While some people might focus on getting the lamps where you can spawn back in from the Hunter's Dream. Some more blood vials there. Got plenty to start with here. The gates are going to be a much bigger thing in my opinion because they give you shortcuts from the lamps themselves to places that are important. So after we go up here, we're going to have... Where is that? There's the first guy. So we got this little huntsman here. He's going to come after us. And we can just sort of tear him up with a few hits. Like I said, just the general strategy for almost any enemy is just going to be dodge their first strike. Or again, the other methods that we'll go into later. But for now, just keep it simple. Dodge their first strike and go after them with a flurry of attacks. And you should hit it pretty easily. You should be able to get them. So let's go ahead and pull this. I'm not going to go up quite yet. That'll get this ladder to come down here. Grab a couple more blood vials there. You can never have too many. And then if we come down here, these guys are acting like they're dead, but they're not. So let's take them out. A couple quick hits there, no problem. And grab these Molotov cocktails. So just a quick note, because this game doesn't give you a lot of tutorial as far as some of the menus and items work. What actually happens is you may have seen a little green symbol next to the Quicksilver bullets that I picked up. That means it's going straight to your storage, which is back in Hunter's Dream. We couldn't access that quite yet, but it'll definitely come in handy later. So you can only hold a max of 20 of each, but later on you can actually, pretty soon actually, you can go back to your storage and it'll put everything extra there. So don't think that... I actually thought for a while that my stuff wasn't going to storage, I was just losing it, but that's not the case. So let's talk, make sure you light this lamp. Didn't say anything about that. Make sure you light this. These are your friends. This is how you gain additional places to teleport from Hunter's Dream. Very important. So after that, let's talk to this guy.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
And he's probably right, but we're not going to listen to him for now. But we will be back to visit Mr. Gilbert here later on. So we can't go that way yet. That's a shortcut we have to unlock. So let's head down here. Gonna grab some pebbles here. And then let's head this direction. Watch out on the right here. Got another Hutsman. He's gonna come out and swing away. Let him kind of do his own thing there, and you don't even have to dodge him, really. So there's two different paths you can go down here. Now, I will warn you, for new players especially, and shit, even I might have some trouble with this on the first try here, there's a lot of enemies in this area. So you want to be careful. If you have to just take out a few, just grind a little bit and go back and be able to upgrade, then that's what you have to do. But try to do as much as you can here. So I'm going to take this path. See, these guys are a little weird about attacking sometimes.
Away! Away!
Oh, that's not what you want. Come on, guy. Yeah, so just knock his shield out of the way and he'll be no problem. I took way too much damage from that. That is embarrassing. So if you come down here to the street, actually, I wanted to take those two guys out, but I'm actually going to go down here to the other path. So what you can do is just kind of drop down here. Somehow you made that much racket, and this guy has no idea that you're there. So you can come, hold down R2, sneak up behind this guy, hold down R2, and just let him have it. He almost got away from me there. And that'll make things a lot easier on you, and there's more you can do with that if it doesn't kill them in one shot, but that's not a concern right now. So we'll deal with that when it comes. But yeah, so make sure you grab those Molotov cocktails there. Watch out on the street here because there's not only these guys, but there's also other groups that are just patrolling. So keep an eye out on everybody and make sure you see what's going on. I'm not exactly sure where they are. So there's a lot of guys around here. We can go ahead around here. It looks to be mostly clear. There's a guy hiding there, so go ahead and knock him out before he even... Oh, shit! Before he even gets the chance. Come on at me. Let's see it, man. So I appear to have found the group. That's always fun. And they somehow didn't notice me. Alright. So yeah, it's it'll take a minute to figure out exactly when you aggro the enemies. Usually if you're within a pretty good distance of them, they'll see you right away. Let's see if I can sneak up on these guys. So there's this group walking, I think there's another one, and then we're gonna have a big group coming up. Oh, what a shit show. Alright. Don't follow after me. I'm taking way too much damage for someone that's played this before. So those guys are out of the way. We got our little buddy from earlier coming up here. Watch out for those guys, because obviously they have a pretty huge reach with that pitchfork. Let's see, I think that's the patrols. That should be it. So what we're gonna do now is... which way do I want to go? Let's go down this way. So, let's see. We have this lever here, which will be somewhat of a shortcut. Not really one we'll have to use during this, but it's here if we want it. So this just comes back out to where we started earlier. You should recognize this. That's the ladder we climbed. So just a little shortcut. We haven't even gone far enough for it to really make much of a difference, but, you know, it can never hurt. So let's smash these, and watch out up here. We're gonna have this executioner guy. And I gotta say, those guys are not a lot of fun. So let's see if we can... Ooh, he got me. I thought I got away with that one. Nope. He's not having it. Oh god, what a fucking mess. Yeah, so definitely best to go after him with, oh, jeez. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, definitely best to go after him with a strong attack. So we'll get a blood cocktail from him. That was just awful. I'm using up all my blood vials already. Just terrible. Yeah, so let's, I mean, I guess that's a worthwhile drop. You don't really have to kill that guy yet if you don't want to, but it can be useful, and you probably want to go ahead and get some blood echoes going. You can always go back to Hunter's Dream and buy some more blood vials, which is always helpful. I'm going to do my best to save them up for upgrading, but let's head back up here to where we killed this sleeping, playing dead huntsman, whatever the fuck he was doing. And we're gonna head up here. Watch out again on your right. They bait you right there with that thing. So we'll just take him out in one shot there and grab this bloodstone shard. Now these are gonna be what you use to upgrade, at least at the start of a weapon when you haven't upgraded it much. That's what you're going to use to upgrade it. Just make it more powerful, whatever. So watch out again on your right there. Guy jumps out. Let's take him out. And of course the drops on the enemies are random, so you could pick up, you know, bullets or blood vials or whatever. It's always something you should hope for, but it's never really guaranteed. So what we're going to do now, you see we have this little bonfire here going on, and a lot of enemies, and they are not going to be fun to deal with. So what you can do to start with is kind of come over here. If you go past a certain point there, it should aggro just these two guys, which is definitely a good starting point at taking all these guys out. Now you have this other group there. Oh, that did not go as planned. Ah, God, that's embarrassing. Alright. Again, don't worry if you're having some trouble with this part. It can be tricky. You know, I'm sure plenty of you will be able to do it straight through, no problem. Haven't even played it before. But honestly, I'm just not that good at video games, so as much as I enjoy them, I'm not that great at them. So we're just gonna head back through here and give it another good shot. I wish I could get some more blood vials. I gotta get my blood echoes back. Maybe I can go do some freaking upgrading. Let's take these guys out. Anyway, yeah, so don't do that as I did the last time around. One thing I will say about if you happen to get caught with a bunch of attacks from enemies, try not to just run away immediately. If you actually take the chance to... Ooh! Ugh, they're gonna get me. Anyway, if you actually take the chance to just come back at them, I mean, obviously there's a limit to it, like there I shouldn't have just stood there and taken it, but you can actually get some health back from hitting enemies as they're damaging you or as they're attacking you, which can be very helpful. I really wish these guys gave more blood echoes, but they don't. So let's see what we can do here. Are you not even gonna come after me? You're gonna be there to ambush me, and then you're gonna be shitty at ambushing? Just fucking stand there and look at me? God. Alright. Let's get back over here. Oh! Barely missed me. No drops. Alright. I don't need any more Quicksilver bullets. I got enough of those. Alright, so here's our blood echoes. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go after it one more time. I should be able to get it. There's a decently easy way to get through this, and I will get it. There's a lot of lagging going on here. Just try to be careful here so I don't die again. That would be embarrassing. Alright, there's a couple blood vials. That's helpful. So I think those are the only two guys that'll aggro if you walk by this way. So now you see there's just a few guys hanging out there. Let's go ahead and pick up these, send those to storage, so we can quietly sneak up on this guy. Go ahead and take him out with a nice strong attack. Alright, just for good measure. And there's an item there taunting us that we can't get just yet. You'll hear something on the other side of this gate. Don't worry about that just yet. We'll take care of that later on. But for right now, what I'm actually going to do, I don't know if you noticed, but there were some guys that were standing here on the edge that kind of broke off and came back this way. That was the other patrol I was talking about. So let's see if we can go find them and get rid of them. Those groups of 4 are always a little tricky, so we want to be careful. They should be down here somewhere. I really hope that I can take care of this on this try, because oh, there's only 3 in this group. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this part can honestly be pretty frustrating and for my case now, embarrassing. Oh shit. Oh no, I missed. And that's a good way to take care of them. Yeah, try on groups like that. Try to line them up like that and take them out. You know, one hit doing multiple damage to multiple enemies. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Just one swing doing damage to multiple enemies. That's definitely the best way to approach that kind of thing, but it can be a little dangerous, so you will probably take a little damage until you get used to that, or in my case, you just never will, and you'll always be terrible. But, you guys are gonna have a blast trying to watch me boss in this game. It's just an absolute shit show. So we got these guys that kind of wander around. There's pretty much 2 patrols like that. And then we have 3 more at the fire and another rifleman up top there. So what we can do is just drop down here. Oh, and there's a dog somewhere. over there, which, yeah, he's right there behind that wagon. So we'll try to avoid getting him over here quite yet. But so we have these three guys here. This guy's a rifleman, so approaching from the other side, he can be dangerous. So we're just going to go ahead, take him out like that, and yep, oh, it triggered those guys. That's not exactly what I was going for, but it'll work. I'll take it. That'll take them out pretty easily, actually. So, yeah, got these guys. And then now we can kind of just take this guy out before he even has a chance. Those guys can be a little bit fast. They're not too dangerous. They don't do a lot of damage, but right now we really can't take much damage. So they become less of a problem later on. But for right now, we want to be as careful as possible with them. So that guy, I don't even remember seeing that guy. Where'd you come from, buddy? Alright, whatever. So, again, sometimes the aggroing system in this game can be a little confusing because, like, he was on the other side and saw me, and these guys are standing right fucking there and they didn't see me. I guess just since they're face to the side or whatever. I don't know. So let's take a second and see. I don't remember exactly what this guy's paths are. Maybe let them go around and then we can sneak. And what I want to try to do is come up here and take out... Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, I wanted to take that guy out sneakily, but I ran a little too close, so that's okay. Alright, so that works. We'll aggro this guy. He'll come running to save his little rifleman buddy and fail miserably. So there's that. And then these guys are just so, like, they're so easy in a way, but they're just weird in the way they attack. I mean, obviously he has a shield, so he's kind of a defensive guy. One thing that's easy to take them out is just to do that. Extend your weapon out, hit L1, and that can be an easy way to take those guys out because they can be a little annoying if you get caught by them and they start hitting you with their torch and stuff. That can be really annoying, so try to take them out from far away if possible. Unless they happen to attack you, which is kind of hard to get them to even do. So let's see what kind of drops we got from these guys. I think that was the only people that dropped, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, yeah, so that went a lot worse on my first playthrough. I'll sweet some more blood vials there, make sure you get that. And yeah, anyway, so that went a lot worse on my my first playthrough, and it definitely took me having to go back and like grind through some of these guys and then go back and upgrade. So whatever you feel comfortable doing. If you're struggling, don't get frustrated. Like, it frustrated me to the point where I didn't even want to play anymore, just because you have to learn the mechanics first. And so let's see, we're gonna go up this way. Yeah, cold blood dew here. And those are, you can use them in order to get blood echoes, but I don't suggest you just use them randomly because, like I said, but you can lose your blood echoes, so it's smart to just save it for when you need some extra when you're upgrading, because you don't lose any of your items, you only lose the blood echoes. So there's that, and then we're gonna grab, where are these? Oh, over here. Got the bloodstone shard there. That's what you want. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So now we'll hear that guy is the one that was banging on the door, but we're still not going to take care of him quite yet. So, what we're going to do, try to be as careful as possible going through here so we don't fuck up and have to... Oh, that's the wrong spot. Don't want to fuck up and have to restart that whole thing without any blood echoes, so We're gonna be careful here. I'm not great at rabid dogs at this stage of the game. One of them's probably gonna come up here after me. I know there's one that wanders around up. Oh no, it's this guy. That's what happens. Woo! Yeah, so we got this guy. What are you doing? Are you gonna come after me or not, bro? Oh, that was cheap. Yeah, they like to get that little side attack going there and dodge you. There we go. God damn. Ugh. Alright, so that should be... Yeah, that's all the loose ones here. So you can kind of just kill these guys in the cages for some free kills, free blood echoes here. Knock these guys out. So around here we're gonna have another one. Yeah, he's just kind of wandering around there. So figure out whatever strategy you want to approach him with. Oh, he doesn't come as far back as I thought. So I kind of have figured out that if you just kind of catch him on this corner here, you can... Wow, he managed to get a shot in. If you just catch him on the corner there, he has to turn around, and even if he's facing you, he really won't be able to attack you very quickly, so you pretty much have the advantage there. So then grab those cold blood dews back there, and now we're going to go slowly over here to kill this guy from behind. So now we have another NPC here.
Well, do you know of any safe places?
Alright, so we're going to come back to her later. She's not important quite yet, but it won't be long until she does have some bit of story to her. So we're actually going to backtrack up here. One of the next areas we need to go to is right down there where that red doorway is, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Can be dangerous right now. So we're going to go back and unlock a shortcut to make this whole thing a lot easier. So hopefully I will not die before I get to that point. So what we want to do is go up these stairs. So this is where we dropped down before. Just come back up here. And to the other side, I don't think there's anyone around here. Let's see. I think there's an item up here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's all that's up here. Just another cold blood dew. Can never have too many. So we're gonna go back down here, turn the way we didn't go. Ignore this right now. We don't want to fuck with them quite yet. And go up towards this house. So open the door, but be careful before you go in. Right here on the left there's going to be an enemy, which you can kind of run in here and grab his attention and bring him back out. Or not. Just to make it a little easier on yourself to... Well, you going to get stuck or you going to come fight me? I guess we could just do that. Oh no, you bastard. Alright. No, what are you doing, man? Come on. Alright, so yeah, you can draw him out of the house there just since it's kind of dark and we don't have a torch yet. So come back inside the house here. It's nice and dark. You do get a little bit of light, but we'll get more later. So now you just come up, smash that guy, so we don't even have to deal with him. Grab these pungent blood cocktails, and he drops some quicksilver bullets there. So now we're just gonna head straight through this door. And yeah, this guy will come downstairs there. Watch out for him. Take him out with some quick shots. Alright. And grab the bloodstone shard. Now, here's what we wanted. You may have remembered that gate we skipped earlier next to Gilbert here. So we're going to open that up. And there's our first shortcut, so we no longer have to go through that whole ordeal with all the huntsmen and riflemen and all that fun stuff down there. So, I'm going to go ahead back to Hunter's Dream now that we've reached a little checkpoint here. Let's see, I actually don't even know how long I've been recording at this point. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and now the house is open, so we can come in here. Right here is our storage, so that's just all the extra stuff you got. So it shows the number you have on you and the number stored, and of course the maximum you can do. So we're a little low on blood vials. We got some quicksilver bullets and whatnot. And over here is what we're going to go ahead and do now, which is the workshop. This is where you upgrade and repair your weapons. So let's go ahead, and of course if you got all the drops, then you have enough bloodstone shards that you can go ahead and upgrade this to a Hunter's Axe +1. Very useful. The more damage you do, the better, obviously. So go ahead and do that as much as possible. Can't do that yet. Don't know why I'm even messing with that. So you may remember our little buddy here.
You must be the new hunter.
Well, you already knew that.
Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon.
He doesn't remember his name.
To you hunters, you're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Thanks a lot, man. Words of inspiration. Alright, so we spent a few blood echoes on the upgrade there, but unfortunately we can't do anything else with that yet. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just buy a few blood vials. Actually, do I want anything else? I'm going to buy just a couple more, just because I'd rather have items that I can actually hold on to if I die, rather than blood echoes. So I'm going to go ahead and call that it for part 1. I'll come back. I don't know how long I was actually recording, but if it's a little shorter than I plan on making most of them, that's okay. It was just a nice introduction. See how it works out. I hope the sound worked out okay. And like I said, for any of my old subscribers, or even the new ones that are just curious what's going to be happening, feel free to go check out that other video that I should be posting, just one-on-one with you guys to see what's going on with where I've been for the past, like, 4.5 years since I made a video. And I'll give you some other news, not only about this guide, but about some of the other ones. So that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.